Hey, welcome back to Jammin TV. I'm Krazyduck, and tonight we're bringing you Azzitizz and Iron Mike right here on Jammin TV with KD. But before we get started with them, I want to tell you a little bit about what's been going on. We got all kinds of actions going on in Tampa Bay. We got Silver Dollar Tampa coming up this weekend. We got some good shows going on there. Come join us out there. But hey, we'll get right back on to all that. We're going to sit there and go right here with Azzitizz Band. What's going on, guys? Yeah, so man, y'all want to introduce each other yourself for all our audience?
I'm allegedly Mike Grotto, bassist and backup vocalist.
Backup vocalist? Okay,
Backup,
what's up,
yeah.
Krazyducks?
Guitarist.
Guitarist.
Some vocals.
Some vocals. Oof.
On a good day. On a good day.
Let's go.
Mark Shampoo, lead vocals.
Lead vocalist. What about you, brother?
Darren Doxey, and I play guitar as well.
Darren Doxey.
Mark Memo, percussion.
We got him hidden in the back for a reason. I'll tell you about that in a
Papa
little bit.
Memo.
No, I'm just kidding. So you guys, man, you're Azzitizz Band and everything. How'd y'all come about getting together?
Basically, we had an old drummer, actually, we've been friends with for a long time, and at the same time, been longtime friends with Chris. And our old band broke up, and eventually I wanted to get back into it, and I said, well, who can be a guitarist for us? And he goes, well, I know someone named Chris. So eventually we got together. We had a couple ideas come, and then eventually it materialized into something more, and then eventually we found Mark Shampoo. After we found Mark, we initiated to bring in Darren for the actually the rhythm guitarist, but they go back and forth with the lead parts.
They fight
so
lead
we got lead rhythm and rhythm at parts, and then we eventually, at last but not least, we have Mark Memo came in. The Memo.
Hey, he's the drummer. He's used to being in the
Drummer
back,
extraordinaire.
right?
Yeah, he's used to being in the back, so he's comfortable back there.
Oh, quite. Boy, I tell you, Mark, it must be rough to be a drummer for this band, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Helps to be a little crazy.
Yeah, y'all need to hire some females for him, man, just so they can dance in front of him.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's a story for a different time.
That's gonna be the next show, actually. Hopefully, the next show.
Yeah, for the next show, that'll work. Hey, we can bring them in too, you know. But
Right.
y'all working on a new album?
Yes.
Yeah, so tell me about that album, man. Tell me a little bit.
We're always working on an album.
Right now we're trying to shop studios and see who's going to give us the best deal for the buck.
So you guys brought us some songs that y'all have written, and you know, tell me about the first one y'all gonna be doing.
The first one is Enlighten Me. Basically, it goes back to the collaborative effort. He came to us with one idea, and then we got a hold of it. Mark decided, he's like, I have some vocals that I want to put to it. I had another part I wanted to put to it, and the third part came in. Eventually, it all just materialized into a song, probably within, I would say, 45 minutes. And after trying about 3 or 4 times, and then we finally found out the way we want to do it. So that's how Enlighten Me came about.
You know, you got things. Thanks. You know, I've heard some of your stuff, and you know, you guys really are doing a great job pulling it together and all that. And y'all married?
I'm not.
Oh, well. You married?
No, actually, I have a fiance, allegedly.
Oh my God, man. I feel sorry for you.
Allegedly, on weekends.
Nah, man, I
know
give
she's gonna
condolences
see
to
this,
all the
right?
musicians, his
I love her
girlfriends.
with my heart.
You know,
I just said I'm not.
But no, I do have a fiance.
I'm gonna say no comment.
But she does support me.
Insanity.
Yeah.
She does support
Well, that's
me
a whole other show.
100%.
Well, it's hard on them too. You know, I know it's hard on musicians and stuff, but I like to give some of them condolence that, you know, because they have to put up with other women flirting with you, other women doing this, and you know, and but they're strong. They're special women. There's got to be a special woman to be a musician's woman.
Oh, yeah.
The most special you can get, and
I think we found a couple.
yeah. But I can tell you, on my part, she 100%. She gives me a hard time, but you know what? She can take the punches and she can give punches. So she's special.
Well, what kind of gigs y'all done in the past? What kind of big shows y'all opened up for?
Well, we're playing with a Black Star Rider June 9th, who is formerly known as Thin Lizzy.
State Theater.
At the State Theater.
Oh, y'all gonna be at State Theater, man. Tell
Yes.
J-Rock.
We got tickets on sale, so if anyone wants to
J-Rock,
on sale now.
We got booked at the Coliseum with some guys from Tantric called Bell. And then Haven Lounge out in Orlando. We just started hitting the Orlando area.
Yes.
Well,
We played mugs, stuff like that.
if any of the fans out there want to find like y'all's music information, y'all have a website, or you do what, just Facebook? or-
Basically, right now we're strictly with Facebook.
Website's under construction.
The
Working on it.
website, yeah, is under construction.
Facebook.com as it is, and Reverb Nation.
Yeah, that's what we've been staying on with, is the Reverb Nation and the Facebook. We've been starting to utilize more with the YouTube and more towards Twitter and Instagram as well. But we want to integrate actually to get an Azzitizz.com in Orski.
It's in the near future. It's
In the
under
near
construction.
future,
So
yes.
when it's done, it's going up.
Yes.
So, what do you do with the band?
Besides sing,
Is that all you do is sing?
sing and write lyrics, make lyrics up on the spot. Usually, it's, stuff with the microphone. They feel the energy.
He's never written anything down
Just
except one
freestyle
song. out of
into
45.
existence.
Never written anything.
Only one song. I think Yellow Dog was the only
Well,
one.
Where are you originally from, brother?
Tampa, Florida.
Are you from
Yeah.
Tampa, Florida? You all from Tampa?
Originally from Jersey.
Spring Hill.
I'm
unfortunately.
I'm a
Jersey.
proud Florida cracker. I mean, I'm proud of it. A lot of
I'm
people,
proud to be a Florida cracker.
A lot of people are from
Can I sit there?
up
I was
north
in a
and they
transplant.
like put Florida down. I hate that, man. I really do, because I'm really proud to be from Florida, and
Are you referring to anyone in particular?
sometimes
in this room?
people will say things about it, and
Certain people you're sitting
or
next
some
to.
people will say, oh, you have a little bit of an accent. Where you from? Like, I'm from here. Everyone else is somewhere else.
Right.
It's kind of like that, and I'm just proud to be.
So
from
how
here.
long have you been singing, man? I mean, what made you realize I want to be a singer one day, a front man?
Well, just I think during the late '80s, I really got into the hair bands, and that was
yeah, we can
what
tell.
really.
It's still Gary.
Yeah, well, I've cut it off before. I'm not scared. I usually grow it back. But I guess from there, the '80s, and then when the grunge scene hit, I got into that too. I liked it, and then I kind of went back into the '70s, and then kind of to this day, I think that's like my favorite era. I think of music is a lot of the '70s style music.
Definitely.
Hey, I love the '80s, man. I had my hair way down here, man. It was like almost to my belt.
But I just made up my mind. I guess I just wanted to be, I wanted to be a rock star as a kid. That was my biggest dream, like most kids is. It's just, I just want to learn how to sing, so I kind of taught myself, and I started around, I think, 18 in bands, just singing like cover bands and stuff like that.
No, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Definitely hearing, you guys, your first song is called Enlighten Me. And y'all going to be doing that one with us here. All right, well, hey, right here on Jammin TV, this is Azzitizz, the song Enlighten Me.
Modesty and beauty, elegant and classy too. Slowly and gently, I make my way to you. I know who I want now. I think you know it too. Being a gentleman, that's all that I can do.
Hey, that was Enlighten Me by Azzitizz here on Jammin TV with KD, and we have him in the studio. Let's get back to the interview with him right now. Man, dude, the song is awesome, brother. So y'all wrote that one in 45 minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, man. Y'all have actually perfected it, though.
Oh, yeah.
as you went
Yeah.
along.
It's still being perfected.
All of them are.
We're always playing.
Oh, hey, I didn't mess that. I didn't mess
That's how
up
we
that
do
time.
it.
That's good
It's a
take.
work in progress.
We never play anything the same way 100%. Someone's always changing something, he's changing lyrics around for songs like 4 years old. He just keeps doing it, however old they are.
Well, don't that make it a
great.
little hard to follow each
No,
other?
the timing's always the same. I mean, not every song's that way.
Oh, except the long ride, you're still screwing around with. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
We use a lot of eye contact when we're on stage. We look at each other. We make sure, hey, this is going to be the
I
next
always think
part.
he's checking me out.
Kind of like one of those
Yeah.
singers that's like, I don't know, like,
That's why I feel bad for Mark back there. I have to look at it. You know, we got to give him some women up there, you know.
all right.
He should have like 3 or 4 around him, man. Like some Hawaiian Tropic Girls or
They,
something.
they sell blow-ups, right?
Kind of like I'm kind of like some of the old blues singers that change.
I got one in my
lyrics around.
car.
That's what I do. I usually just switch things up if I get bored with it or think it could be better. And then, you know, before he said it, like the worst, you know, the best part of a song when you're making a song up, you're going to remember it. And the worst part of it, you want to forget it, so you're not going to remember it. And eventually you're going to have the same set of lyrics all the way through a song. And that's when you know you got it right.
So the lyrics of this song, was it that y'all was looking to really? What was your message to it?
It was basically, it's kind of like you know, typical like crush on a girl song kind of, you know. It's like something like, it's kind of like that. It's just, that's what
When
that was about.
I got a crush on you, bend you over, slap you in the ass a little bit.
No, what's wrong? I wanted to bend her over, slap her in the
It's
ass.
only Saturday. It's only
She
Saturday.
want to come around. And then Long Ride was a song. It's kind of about it's like just a long strung out relationship, just kind of going too long. A lot of things, you know. I guess you know how breakups are, things that go on during the breakups and the get back togethers, and it's just a one big old, you know, long strung out mess. I think that's what that one's about, pretty much. Huh?
And you're saying like
So this next
No,
song
I'm
that
talking
y'all
about
brought
long rides. What I was talking about.
this next song you brought us and everything is called Long Ride.
Yes.
And everything. And who was the one who wrote the lyrics on this one?
I did.
You wrote it?
Yeah.
So from all your failures or completeness or
That's the one where it's just a bad relationship.
bad relationship, man, I like those, man, because bad relationships seems to always be
It's
relationship
just
songs.
long. It's just
For
like
instance,
Playing
look
to
at-
write about.
Yeah.
Look at Taylor
Something's
Swift.
just gone on
That's
too
all
long.
she dates people so she can write songs.
Right,
You know?
right.
Mark's
Yeah.
running out of
But I still love you,
ex-girlfriends.
Taylor. You know.
No, I got a new one. So
He's running out of ex-girlfriends.
Well, you gotta go find some new ones, man.
Yeah.
So, Krazyducks, man, you was one of we pretty much doing the communication and everything, and you know, what is it that you hope to see out of your band in the next, you know, year?
To not punch a clock during the day.
Not punch a clock during the day.
Yeah, I don't want to work for anyone else.
You know, there's old
I don't have to be
saying,
rich and famous. I just need to
I thought
I tell you what, I'm
literally
looking forward
punch
to
a
is a
clock.
lot of
pay
shows,
my,
man.
and pay my bills. That'd be great.
We're just looking for a lot of shows. You know, that's you know what I'm looking forward to.
a lot of great shows.
Yeah, good ones too.
Playing to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know a lot of venues, and I can just send them out your information and stuff and see what I can do about trying to help y'all guys get that
Cool,
done.
man.
You know, we'll talk about all that later on and stuff. You being with the band and doing different things, so what is it like to be with this band?
Oh, it's great. It's like I enjoy the writing process a lot because it's so. I don't want to say it's effortless, but it is kind of effortless. I'll come in with an idea. Before you know it, Mike has a second idea, and he's got a third idea. And
Because
he's always singing over whatever we're playing. When
Yeah.
we're freestyling, he just keeps it going. So it's always kind of structured. And I
We
mean,
could
it's
have a
just
song
writing
with the
these
toilet
guys is
flush, and
amazing.
he would come up with
It's
a
just
harmony
because
over
it's
it.
not forced. It makes it so much
Exactly.
fun.
It's easy.
So what was it like doing the music for this Long Ride song? For you?
Well, I wasn't. This was a song before I actually came into the project. I came in a little bit after.
But you
And,
grabbed a hold of it really quick.
Yeah, I mean, I always try to play and weave with some of the stuff when I first came in. And
He's
it's
got
just-
good genes.
I think that the three of us play our instruments.
Levi's
well
the
together.
Wrangler.
The other one. The other,
Get a lot of that in these small towns, man. It's hard to avoid.
Yeah, where you from?
Spring Hill.
Spring Hill?
Small
Hey, I
town.
love Spring Hill.
it's not my
man.
fault.
Yeah,
I've
it
had-
kind of is.
I actually live there now. That's where I've
Spring
been
Hill's blowing up.
since
I've had a few
2004.
nice country girls from up there. I mean, not like that, but you know, that didn't come out right.
Me too.
I'm so glad I can edit this.
I wouldn't worry about
I know a few girls from up there that are pretty good country girls, and they're down home. You know, they're awesome and stuff like that. Well, how'd y'all come up with As It Is?
Because we couldn't come up with a
Yeah,
band
well,
name.
we were sitting back of my house. We're,
And then I said, as it is right now, we don't have a name. And somebody said, that's it. It's
I
as it
think
is.
it was Denise.
His
And,
His,
and then we were like, that's
roommate.
dumb. And then we kind of like, well, maybe it's not.
gotta
Then,
edit that
then
out.
Mike was like, well, maybe it wouldn't be dumb if we spell it right. And then he spelled it like we, Azzitizz. And then we kind of like
So
looked at it and
basically-
said, well, what the hell am
I guess you and Denise kind of.
So we just kind of come up with
We
on the
gave
spot.
her more
It was
credit.
Because
mostly
we were
Denise's
kept,
like, no, it wasn't
just
mostly.
constantly bickering over band names like bands do. It's like the hardest thing a
Weeds?
band could do is come up
Yes.
with a name.
Hey, this is As It Is right here on Jammin' TV with KD. This is Long Ride.
Twice enough for my sweet alibi, and I know you know Scooby wasn't alright, but you don't know what's happening tonight. And I was out of the house sleeping, baby. That's alright. Hey, hey, hey. When it comes to loving, baby, I'll just still have to see. Any love you gotta give now, baby, you should be giving that to me. It's been a long ride. It's been a long ride. It's been a long ride. I lie awake, baby, all damn night. You're running wild, girl. You run out doing right. And lots of people come around you. They look me in the face and lie, baby, what am I supposed to do? Hey, hey, hey! You ran around on me, said that you'll be right. You're coming home, baby, but it's way too late in a way of that goes around, baby, comes back full swing. You're going around your day, you know just what I mean. You lots of people come around for you. I'm leaving it all behind, and baby, yeah, you know it's good for you. Yeah, hey, hey. When it comes to loving, baby, I'm just as happy to receive. Any love you gotta give, baby, you should be giving us
Hey, welcome back to Jammin' TV with KD. That was As It Is with the song Long Ride they wrote. We got them here in the studio for you. Man, you guys really doing some really good work and everything, trying to put it all together. You know, do you ever find any issues with you guys with, maybe sometimes having problems trying to put the right sound with each other?
Not the writing process or the playing out process or
Maybe
the
if we're
stage process.
drinking or something like that too much, we might have some issues
I would
we
say-
like party.
we bicker like brothers.
Yeah. I would say our biggest.
I'm probably the leader of the bickering,
Yes.
so.
No, not at all. I wouldn't.
Well, now somebody wants to come up and buy y'all a drink. What do you like to drink?
Rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke.
Rum with a little bit of Coke.
Rum with a little bit of Coke.
Corona with lime.
Corona with lime.
Rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke.
It's
Gotta be
nice.
Heineken.
There you go.
Hey, Heineken.
Bottle baby. Yeah.
Now you see why. Now you see why we have 3 troublemakers in the band, because they drink that whiskey.
What are you talking about, man?
Inspiration to be a musician. What bands really got you in?
The first band that ever caught my attention that I wanted to be a musician was the Beatles. And initially I was supposed to be a rhythm guitarist, and a musician's friend actually sent me the wrong guitar. It was supposed to be a rhythm guitar. It was a bass, and me being as lazy as I am, said, I'll just keep it.
Hence the bitchy part for me.
I hear you.
And eventually I became the bassist, and it was Paul McCartney who made me want to be a bassist. After the fact of getting a bass, I started listening to Paul, and then The Who.
The Who.
Yes.
Oh man, I like The Who. You, bro, what made you decide to become?
I think it's Skid Row, Youth Gone Wild. I think when I heard that, it was like a theme song to
Sebastian
where
Bach, man,
where I grew up.
I remember
you know,
where I was when I heard that song.
I grew up like in a little, lower class white neighborhood, and there was rich neighborhoods all around. So
How about you,
Arguably
bro?
the best.
Well, like, my whole thing is with music's weird because I got into different stuff at different times. Totally engulfed in it. But the first thing that really caught my attention was Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix. That was, and Kenny Wayne Shepherd at the time was just kind of blowing up too. So being a little kid, those were the best things in the world. And then years later, Zeppelin just took over my life the past, ever since I discovered him. So.
Do you like art?
Yeah, a little bit. I just like, I'm a music guy. Music
Do you
and
even draw or
movies.
anything?
No, I can't draw at all. I can draw like a stick figure. Or I can draw a mean stick figure. Outside of that, I can maybe draw a hair on it, maybe a shirt. That's about the end of my artistic ability with that, unless it's music.
I've
Or
never seen no stick figure out of them.
How about you? Mark? What was your influence?
conspiracy.
Oh, there's quite a few. Deep Purple, Rush, like Zeppelin, and Kansas, yes, Grand Funk, a lot of different.
Pert.
Neil Peart was always a favorite. Ian Pace.
What is like you guys' hobbies, man, or like something that you do besides music, something that just relaxes you? What is your little hobbies or anything? Got any?
This band.
Mine is gardening. I love to garden.
Yeah, still my answer.
Gardening?
Yes, we
That's
both
freaking
like
awesome,
to garden.
man.
Yeah, we got
What about you,
gardens,
bro?
Probably
festivals.
just like spending time, with my son. I really like spending time with him and doing things. But I don't know about gardening, but like planting. I like to plant trees and stuff like that. Sometimes I get into that.
What about you, bro?
Everything was somewhat around music in general. So everything I do is
Music's
involved
your
in music.
life,
That's
yeah.
pretty much all that I think about now.
You?
Me, I got music, drums all the way, and cooking.
Well, you know what? It's really funny is a lot of people don't know about me. I love trains, model trains.
Yeah.
I like Lion
I
Wheel.
love to put them together.
That's
I usually do the N scale or the Z scale, and the Z scale you can build such a massive train set, and a lot of people don't know that. That's why I like to go and get my relaxation out and build little train
Trains,
sets.
that's
I bet you can lose yourself for hours in there.
Oh man,
Hours just
Yeah.
watching.
and you can just do all kinds of stuff with it, and it just you can build little cities. You got these little people. You make things different. Little railroad lights and all. I like trains. I've always have. My mom used to tell me she used to have to go find a train that was running through the track just so I could calm down and watch it.
Oh wow.
My cousin-in-law, he's a engineer on a train. It's pretty cool.
I love trains. I never could get on a job working for them.
He said sometimes there'll be like a big bull in the middle of the tracks, just like pawing at it.
All right, thank you, babe. They hit it. Well, we got this. The last song that y'all gonna do is called "Hell No I."
Yes.
Hell No I. Where'd you come up with that one?
Basically,
It's political.
it's political.
Without going
and
into
it's
details.
it's basically listening to Mark and Darren. I've always listened to them with all the politics and everything. And finally, I just, one night I woke up in the middle of the night, I said, you know what, I'm gonna write something to what they're saying. And I gave a little bit of an idea of where the lyrics should go. And I introduced it to everyone, and it just took off.
Yeah, it's-
Well, that's awesome, man. Well, we're gonna say. Hey, this is Krazyduck, and this is As It Is. Hell No I. We got Iron Mike in the house. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man.
Good.
So what's been going on in your life, man? What's been going on?
I just moved back to Florida. I came up here in the music scene and the blues scene during the 90s and early part of 2000s. Then I moved away to Missouri because I felt like it would be easier to tour from that spot, but there's no work in the wintertime. So I'm actually right in the middle of moving back here.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So you have like more of this bluesy style, man.
Yeah, it's we call it swamp stomp. It combines Mississippi Hill Country blues with Florida swamp boogie, and then we have an electronic influence that Adam's bringing to the sound as well. So we do. I consider myself a blues band. I consider what we do blues, but we're pushing the envelope a little bit, trying some things that haven't been tried before.
Yeah, I know. And Adam, you was telling me some little wild things outside that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to do that today. We didn't bring all those toys. We're going to do more of a acoustic, you know.
Oh, man, I'm definitely looking forward to one of y'all shows when y'all are able to do that. But you're going to be going, up to Mississippi.
Yeah, I'm one of the regular host bands at Ground Zero. It's Morgan Freeman's Club up in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Play there about every 6 weeks. So I'll be doing a show in Mississippi, then another show in Missouri, and be heading back here, play Tampa at Skipper's on June 10th.
June 10th, Skipper's.
Yep.
Awesome, man, awesome. So what made you, what is it that influenced you to do this type of style of music?
It actually kind of happened by accident. I not like a lot of other people that grew up listening to the blues. I was mostly into heavy metal, a lot of the hair bands in the 80s and stuff like that. When Kurt Cobain came along, he destroyed hair band music and ruined my good gigs. And I have an appreciation for grunge now that I didn't have back then. I just, I wasn't into it. So I kind of meandered and took jobs working as a sound man in country music and worked with guys like Mel McDaniel and stuff. And eventually I figured out, hey, I can sing country music. So I started singing country, and we got a record deal in 1995.
Awesome.
Toured for 2 years, did shows with Willie Nelson and Lyle Lovett, Oak Ridge Boys, all that kind of stuff. But that's not really where my heart was.
Did you find it when you actually signed a contract, was it doing you any justice? Did it really do you any good being?
They actually did a good job for us. Back then it was still a little bit before the internet. We didn't have the ability to get music out the way that we do now. So they actually did a really good job for us, and we went places quick. But I just found that my heart wasn't in country music, and I actually got into blues just totally by accident. I was messing around with slide guitar and discovered a guy named Sonny Landreth, and that was it. I was in love at that point, and I've been doing blues ever since.
What about you, brother?
Oh man, I've been a drummer since I was 19. My dad was a drummer. I grew up listening to Weather Report and Al Di Meola and stuff like that. The fusion jazz stuff from the 70s, and I've been a local drummer in cover bands and original bands, and been a vocalist in the area for the later part.
You two, Iron Mike, and you two get together?
Just by accident, really.
Just being at the same place at the same time, and he was looking for a drummer, and the bartender that was sitting there serving us drinks said, "Hey, I know a drummer right there, Adam."
Yep.
And,
Guy and girl, what color were hair?
Oh, blonde. Robin, she's wonderful. Love you, Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah, Double Sports Bar, the best bar in St. Pete.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you just gave him a plug. Now you owe me $500.
Robin, sorry.
Sorry, Robin.
You want their address?
Well, you two, man, y'all joined up together, and what has been like the chemistry with you two?
We haven't played together a whole lot, just a couple of times, but
we knew that there was something there when we
yeah,
first
because
met.
he is kind of, he's going that same direction I am, trying to kind of push the envelope. And what I really like about him is he takes his job serious. A lot of guys come and play drums and they're just showing up for a paycheck. He's taking his job serious, and he wants to be creative and work on new ideas and expand on what I've already got recorded.
Well, this first song you brought to us and everything that you're going to be playing here, it's an instrumental, you said? And tell me about it, man.
This is a song that actually I've been playing for maybe 10 years, and I just decided to record it last year. And it's just a slide guitar, Mississippi blues slide guitar thing, but it's kind of amped up a little bit. I wrote it with, I like to shoot. That's my big thing. I like to shoot, Second Amendment supporter and everything. I wanted something with attitude that when we made the video, I could have people, friends of mine, people in the industry I know, shooting and having a good time and enjoying the firearms sport in the industry. So that's what this song was about.
Awesome, man, awesome. Well, this right here on Jammin TV is Iron Mike, and it's called Warhorse. Hey, that was Iron Mike right there, Warhorse. We got him right here for you in the studio. So, man, that's instrumental. You put all that together. Man, tell me about it. What is it that inspired you to do that? Where'd you get it from?
Initially, we needed some kind of a hard driving song to open shows with. This is going back, like I said, maybe 10 years ago. And so the idea has always been there, playing this song. It wasn't really completely complete until last year. But like I said, I wanted something that I could also use in conjunction with my ties in the firearm industry to bring attention. I think it's important right now that we be very vigilant about our rights. And the Second Amendment is, to me, it's the most important one because all the other rights can't be defended without it.
Yeah, because you know, I just think we sold ourselves out too much to the wrong people.
That's right.
And we're letting them control too much of our country rights.
Yep.
But you know, back to you, Mike. You know, you guys, you got another song going to be coming up. You call it "Preaching Blues."
Yeah. This is actually an old, blues song. It's in the public domain now. It's probably 100 years old or so, and we just have a different, unique way of doing it. It's just a fun song. It always goes over well live.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So when you get back down from Tampa at Skipper's on what date?
June 10th.
June 10th. You know, you gonna got any other gigs that you got planned after that?
Yeah, I've got a summer tour that it's not completely booked yet, but we're in the middle of booking it, and it'll take us from South Florida all the way to Illinois and back, hitting every state in between. So a lot of July and part of August is going to be taken with that.
What has been the most inspiring as far as when you was signed on your label, you was out there with some big names and everything. Do you ever find it more comfortable now or back then?
I think I'm more comfortable now. You know, back then I was just a kid, and you know, I think I was probably a little bit more shy on stage than I am now. I was just the lead singer back then. I would have never picked up a guitar and played on stage, you know, back in those days. Nowadays, it's I have an appreciation for it because I'm doing exactly what I want to do with my life. This is how I make my living. I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. And so, yeah, it's like, it's playing for a living. You know, do what you enjoy the most. You never have to work a day in your life. That's what I'm doing.
Man,
I'm
that's
lucky.
awesome. Are you married?
Yes.
Are you? What do you want? Wife's got to be tough, man.
Yeah, it's not easy. She doesn't come out to a lot of shows the way she used to, just because she's seen it so much. But yeah, it could be stressful, and it's hard to be away, and you know, when you're gone for weeks at a time, that's tough. That's tough on both people, but she's a trooper.
Yeah, what about you, brother?
I got a girlfriend of 5 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any kids?
Yeah, I got kids. They're all older.
Older?
Yeah.
How about you?
Yep,
Kids?
I got 4 kids.
Awesome, man. You know, I'll give them a shout out, dude.
Yeah, my oldest daughter's at Fort Hood right now, Steph.
Hey, we definitely want to give her condolence, man. You know, awesome for doing that.
Yeah.
She going through training?
She's pretty much done with her training. She's in military intelligence.
Oh, wow.
So she's with the 1st Cav. Super proud of her. She's a good kid.
Yeah, man, you know, that's what our future is, man. We definitely raise them right, and our future will be right. You
Yep.
know, and stuff. But this next song here, hey, this is Iron Mike. We're preaching the blues.
Gonna give me religion. I'm gonna join the Baptist church. Gonna give me religion. I'm gonna join the Baptist church. No, I'll be a preacher man. So I don't have to worry. Well, Sister John Douglas, oh, now she began to shine. Well, Sister John Douglas, well, now she began to shine. No, I'll be a preacher man, and I'll roll my time on out.
back. This is Krazyduck. That was Preaching the Blues by Iron Mike. Man, I love blues. I love country. I love all genre of music. You know, and being in the line of work that I do, I have to be able to respect each musicians for what their talents are. And there is some out there that think they have talent, and I'm, you know, like, oof, you know, what the hell happened?
Well,
you know, I don't care what you want to call it. You're trying to create your own genre or whatever, but that's your business, you know. But when you are out there touring and you're doing the music, you know, what inspires you to write this style of music? Where do you get your inspiration from?
The people I meet, and the situations they go through. People tell you stuff all the time on the road. Sometimes the stories they tell inspire you. Some things are things that have happened to me in my life, or things that I, you know, would like to happen to me in my life. But it's generally based around experiences, and some of the experiences are funny.
What, to your personal opinion about your music, what is the most song that you wrote that you feel was the most touching and most inspiring?
Probably the next song that I'm going to play, Roses and Rust, is the one that I think that I put the most heart into. I was in a bad motorcycle wreck about 3 years ago and was out of the music business for a year and a half. Was in a wheelchair and couldn't play. And it made me reflect, because you're just sitting there all the time with nothing to do. I reflected a lot on life, and there are certain things now that I hold to be valuable that I didn't maybe hold to be valuable before. And Roses and Rust is about, if you've ever been, I'm sure, down in St. Pete, you see all the old people down there, and sometimes they get in the way, they're a little too slow, they drive bad, and we get all ticked off and upset at them. But the beautiful thing about those old people is they've probably been together for 40, 50, 60
Amen.
years. And the work that it takes to make a marriage happen and last that long.
That's the problem. Nobody wants to put the work into it.
Exactly. It's not an easy
You
thing.
know, one of my things is, you know, my grandmother kind of said it right not too long ago. I asked her, I said, how in the world did you and grandfather spend 75 years together? You know, and I said, without any temptations or anything. She says, because I was your grandfather's first, he was my first. We didn't know no other. You know, we didn't have to go around. We didn't know no difference.
Yeah,
you know?
what makes a marriage work isn't the good times. It's how you're able to deal with the bad times.
That's right.
The times when you can't stand each other and you don't want to talk to each other. It's how you get through those moments. That's what makes a marriage.
And people just want to throw it away. They don't want to fight. They don't want to go through that. They want to start that romantic part back over again, and stuff. They don't, you know, when they lose this relationship, they start right back over with another one. You know, going through all the, you know, taking to dinners, the
New
movies,
car smell.
you know,
Yeah,
the new
exactly.
car smell, right? You know, and the thing is, they can actually regenerate it in their own relationship if they'll just give it time, you know, or be honest with each other. That's the big part. You know what I miss, honey? I miss us going to dinner, or such and so and such and so, you know. So this video you brought us, or this next song you got?
Roses and Rust, yeah, that's what this song's about. It's walking through the life of two people who met as kids and stayed together all the way until death do them part.
Man, well, right here, this is Iron Mike with Roses and Rust on Jammin' TV with KD.
Hey, hold my hand. Little girl was crying. She looked awful sad. So he gave her a piece of his candy. Pretty soon she laughed. When her mama came calling, this is what he said. Roses turned rust, slip through your hair. Skies fall around us, pigs see the wind. Sun burns to a cinder and the rocks turn to sand. You'll be my sweetheart, I'll be your man. Hey, hold my hand. He said to the woman in the wedding dress next to him, he said, I don't need a preacher to tell me what to do. Till the good Lord comes and takes me, maybe I'm sticking with you. Roses turn to rust, slip through your hands. Skies fall around us, pigs see the wind. The sun burns to a cinder and the rocks turn to sand. You'll be my sweetheart, I'll be your man. Hey, hold my hand. He said to the woman standing next to his bed, all those years, all the good times we had. As he slipped away to heaven, this is what he said. Roses turn to rust, slip through your hands. Skies fall around us, pigs see the wind. The sun burns to a cinder and the rocks turn to sand. You'll be my sweetheart, and I'll be your man.
Hey, that was Iron Mike with Roses and Rust here on Jammin TV. We got him right here in the studio for you. Man, so that's an inspirational song.
Thank you.
You know, you did a wonderful job with it, man.
Thank you.
You know, and I love the messages. How'd you write the messages for that? How'd you write that?
Songwriting for me, it just kind of flows out. You know, you kind of get on a theme and it just sort of happens. And this was just, you know, it's not anybody specific that I knew, but it correlates with a lot of stories I've heard over the years of people who met when they were young and got together and stuck it out all the way to the end.
Okay. What about you, man? What is it like to play in these songs with Iron Mike?
Well, it's definitely goes along the lines of the blues scene because we met, came to my house, we rehearsed for 45 minutes, and a couple days later we left and went on the road and played Daytona and Palatka. And then, you know, and that's how we do in the blues business, you know. I learned how to play drums going to open mic nights 5 different nights a week. So that improv and that ability to feel the vibe that your band member is giving off and to be able to accent what he's doing just by the sense that you get. That's what I really enjoy about it because, I mean, we're blues players, you know. We don't rehearse too much. We just get up and just do our thing.
Well, man, I'm gonna tell you both. I appreciate the music that you brought and that you played for us, and you know, and y'all come out there on June 10th. See them at Skipper's, Iron Mike. You know, I appreciate you guys coming and doing the show with us. You know, I'm looking forward to doing more stuff in the future with you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. I'm really honored to be here.
Yep,
you know,
it's a pleasure.
keep in touch with us. Let's do some things together. You know, and I'll love to do all that. You got my number, or if not, I'll give it to you after this. You got anybody you want to say goodbye to?
Just see you later, Tampa Bay. See you on June 10th.
Hey, Chelsea, I love you. I'll see you when I get home.
That's why you're still with her.
Yeah.
You know, guys, they're like, hey, this is Krazyduck. This has been Jammin' TV with KD. And this is Iron Mike. We're going to take you out with his new video they brought to us. Appreciate it. Stay tuned right after this to 1340, 1350, and 1400 AM radio. Come to my new show after this and talk to these bands, ask them questions, and see what we can do. All right? Stay tuned until next week, same time, same channel.